Hello again, it's Joey John McGuire. Once again, I'm in my favourite watering hole. I'm in the Cock Tavern, bottom end of North End Road, which is located in Fulham, about 200 yards from Fulham Broadway, and about 500 yards from Chelsea Football Ground, and about, by the sound of that aeroplane going overhead, about 2 minutes from Heathrow Airport. Only joking, it is really low. Don't normally hear it that loud when I'm in here. But anyway, I think Heathrow's about 3/4 an hour drive away. Anyway, it's very, very hot. The fans are on, blowing cold, but it's bloody hot. I'm about to recite the second of 2 poems I wrote in the early hours of this morning. Very emotive subject. It's called Her White Coffin. Strange how the mind plays tricks at stressful times such as these, how it dallies over trivialities, takes leave on its own to wander in the distant past. I knew most of those attending, though I hadn't seen them in years. I caught them all looking and pointing, couldn't help themselves, and some things never change. In a way, my presence was a distraction, but you know gossip, it doesn't like to wait. Tense was the hallowed hall as the sermon was read and the hymns were sung. I knew what they were thinking, the return of the prodigal son. But this was the wrong moment for tittle-tattle. Get the sad bit over, plenty time later for fun. The Lord is my shepherd, her favourite song. I couldn't help but wondering if she'd be singing up there with the angels, and if there was any room for a black sheep somewhere up there amongst the flock, so as to speak. They all loved singing that one, a local favourite, took the edge off the nervousness, gave them all a chance to look around. In judgment, no doubt, tends to be the way of things, and like I said, she chose the song. Hers was a white coffin with gold gilded handles, if I remember rightly, the sort normally reserved for a child, and it was draped with poor people's lilies. Quite touching, really, and solemn. We're all God's children. Never want to go unnoticed, my mum. She came from the north, told it how it is. Voted Tory on the sly for years. How's that for a shocker? Enough to bring a tear to the eye. Dad wasn't there. He'd left the party a while ago. I didn't get to say goodbye. But he'd have liked all this, him being a one for ceremony, a right and proper send-off, minimal fuss, of course. It's only then that I thought about the lady in the box, wondered if I'd ever known her, had she ever known me, was there any love lost, and would I ever miss her? Maybe I was a bastard, but I had done the right thing by being there. After all, she was my mother, and that gave me the right. I made a sharp exit after tea, didn't indulge the sherry, left them all hanging, wondering as to what I'd been up to. Nosy Parkers, all ready and waiting with their knives. But I'd rehearsed my excuses as to why I had to leave so early. The old classic. My home was a long way away, and I was scared of the dark. I waited ages to do that in the silence, and sod's law, the moment I started, off it went. Let's see if that one worked out. Too many distractions, I think, there.